That's right. Hello. Is this thing on? Hey guys, it's me, Sylvia, back with another video. Welcome back to my channel. I'm trying to be calm and soothing and relaxing because that's what ASMR videos are about, right? I don't really know, honestly. I've never done this before, but I've seen so many videos like this and they are really soothing if you do it right. Don't know if I will, but I'll try. But anyways, if you don't know what ASMR is, I'll pop the definition right up on the screen. My understanding is it's basically like whispering and turning up your mic really loud and like really subtle sounds that you wouldn't normally notice sound super cool amplified with the mic turned up real loud. So I don't know, I'm gonna give it a try, but that's basically what I'm gonna be doing in this video, all while showing you how to get this bomb festival look right here. You know, it's that time of the year, festival season is here. Coachella is coming up real quick and I wanted to get out a festival look for you guys, so we're gonna make it interesting by making it ASMR here today. Before we get started, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. Just click the red button, okay, to subscribe. That's all you have to do. But anyways, let's get right into it. So first up, I'm gonna pour myself some Red Bull because your girl's feeling a little parched. Can't have you listening to a dry mouth this whole time, you know. You're welcome. You like that? You bunch of weirdos. It's okay. I like it too. It's satisfying. Listen to the fizzle. Let it relax you. Quality ASMR content, I know. Oh, that was really good. Also, I've never felt so self-conscious about my breathing in my life. If I'm a heavy breather, I'm sorry. First up, let's prime our face using the new Farsali Rose Gold Skin Mist. Just some tester shots for you. So you can use this as a setting spray or a primer. Just for some overall glow, add some hydration to your skin. Smells really good. Dab that ish in, you know. I'm also going to use the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir to help prep my skin. I'm using more hydrating primers today because my skin has been so dry. It's been hella flaky because of the topical creams I've been using. I'm trying to get rid of the texture on my skin. So now let's just dab that into my skin. Oh yes, we're hydrated. We're feeling good. I see people do this in ASMR videos, so I think I'm supposed to do it. Do you like the way that sounds? For foundation, I'm using Estee Lauder's Double Wear. Trying to make noises out of nothing. This is a really reliable foundation. It's super long wearing, waterproof, definitely will not budge on you. So it's perfect to wear to a festival in the heat, you know. You don't want your foundation moving around, looking hella crusty on you. Gotta use a makeup wipe to clean up my finger. That packaging does not respect our ASMR video right now. Now let's just bounce the beauty blender around and blend it out. Oh honey, I'm gonna mix a little bit of a darker color in there. Can you even hear this? I have no idea. And you're most likely gonna be out in the sun if you're wearing this to a festival, so highly recommend blending down your neck. Foundation's applied. Let me just close up the lid. I'm using the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I'll just apply that under my eyes. I know you like that. I feel like everything I say when I whisper it is gonna sound way more sensual. I'm going to use a little bit of the Kevyn Sensual Skin Enhancer as a concealer, just focusing that right on my inner part of my under eye. This is a really thick, kind of creamy consistency to camouflage any bags. I'm also going to take that down the bridge of my nose, down anywhere else I want to brighten and bring forward. Also between my brows and the center of my forehead. Red Bull break. Let's blend out that concealer. Bounce that ish. Oh yeah, it's getting more sensual than I anticipated, but that's okay. I'm breaking out so much these days, you guys. It freaking sucks. I don't know what happened. My skin was getting so good, and now it's back to being super textured and all these little bumps living under my skin that are like impossible impossible to get rid of. Any tips will be appreciated, but your girl's definitely taking a trip to the dermatologist's office ASAP. I got foundation all up in these brows, so let's brush that off with my spoolie. Get out of my brows. Now I'm gonna go in with Too Faced's Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Mocha. And I'm gonna use that to bronze around my forehead, working slowly because it is a fast drying liquid. So let's just blend that out with my brush here. I think it's a good idea to use more cream products because your skin will look a lot more natural. I'm also applying that in the contours of my cheeks, and I'll blend that out. But we are going to use powders. Obviously, we want our makeup to last, but the powders that we'll use will have a tiny bit of shimmer in them because we want our skin to still look like skin. Also growing a nasty cystic pimple on the side of my face here. Low-key, it's probably all the Red Bull. I'm also going to apply that right along my jawline to get a really nice chiseled jaw. Now let's go in with the Liquid Glow highlight from Anastasia Beverly Hills using the shade Perla. Definitely thought that would make noise and it didn't. And dipping my beauty blender into that, let's apply on our cheekbones and to our forehead. This will give you such a beautiful, natural, glowing highlight. Your skin just look wet. Also apply that on my Cupid's bow. I also like to use this basically all over my shoulders and my chest when I'm going to be out in the sun to get a really nice body glow. My shoulders and my décolletage. Oh, my bandana makes really cool noises. For blush, I'm going in with Laura Geller's Pink Grapefruit. Again, this is a mineralized baked blush, so it's going to have a tiny bit of shimmer in it, which will be really flattering under the sun. And we're doing a really colorful eye, so I chose a more neutral shade of blush. Now let's go in with the Hourglass Veil Setting Powder. And just using that to bake my under eyes and pushing whatever product is left into my nostril kind of crease and my smile lines to prevent any creasing. Dusting that powder off after a couple minutes. Now we're going in with Tarte's Park Ave Princess Bronzer. Ooh, that magnetic lid though. Do we like that? What about this brush? We'll apply that over all of the areas I've already bronzed, a very light layer. This is going to set it, but you'll still get a natural skin-like finish. Also going to do a bit of a nose contour with that bronzer, but something very subtle because it's so easy to clock a nose contour in the sun. So you need to be very careful. Make sure it's blended and not too obvious. Now let's apply a little bit more highlight using Libra and Opal from my palette. Mixing those two shades together, and I'm going to apply that in a C shape around the side of my face, along my cheekbones, and up to my forehead, and a bit of that on the bridge of my nose. So now we've achieved a base that is very long wearing. It's not going to budge on you in the heat, but it's still going to look very natural and skin-like under the sun. Moving on to brows. Using the Precisely My brow pencil from Benefit in the shade 3. Am I doing this right? First brushing through my brows. Now let's apply it first, creating a shape. This one's kind of boring, y'all. It definitely doesn't make noise when you're applying it. Brows are filled in. Now let's apply some brow gel using the Benefit 3D Brow Tones number 2. Just brushing the wand through the hairs to coat every single one of them. Definitely a good idea to set your brows for a festival. Brows are applied, and I also went ahead and finished up one eye off camera just to save some time, so we have more time for ASMR fun. First up, we're going to apply eyeshadow primer. You guys know I love soft ochre paint pot. Let's see how it sounds. ASMR style. So let's apply that all over my lid to prep for eyeshadow. Oh my god, I'm trying to do like only shallow breaths, and it's very difficult. I kind of feel like I'm going to pass out. Do you hear my eyelid? Ew, that's disgusting. this go right on my brow bone. It's a beautiful champagne shimmer, bringing that all the way down to around my temple so it connects with the highlight on our cheekbone. Next, let's go in with Pop. It's a gorgeous lavender shade. I wanted to do more pastel colors for this look. Taking that on a blending brush, we're going to focus that right into the crease, blend back and forth. And once you have little to no product left on your brush, just go ahead and flick that shadow out towards your brow and diffuse the edges so it's really blended out and super soft. And I'm going to also bring that all the way into the inner corner since we're doing a cut crease. Water break. Much better. Now that we have that slight wash of color really blended out, I'm going to go ahead and build that lavender shade in the crease. Get it nice and vibrant. Next, we're using the shade Sequins, and we're going to pack that on the outer corner and into the crease. And run that right along your crease all the way to the inner corner, blending up and into that purple lavender shade. Again, flicking it out towards the tail of your brow, switching between those two brushes to help get a flawless blend so it looks like a really pretty gradient. So now I'm going to use a few shades from Miss Daisy Marcus's palette. Huge shout out to Daisy. I love her so much and I'm so proud of her for coming out with her own palette with PH Cosmetics. Gorgeous packaging. The top actually comes off like that. It's magnetic and you can take it off completely. You have a portable mirror and it sits in the palette just like that. So cute. We're going to use Bittersweet, a beautiful deep burgundy matte shade, and I'm going to pack that on my outer corner close to my lash line, and we're going to do a really light layer of that all the way down and into the inner corner to give our crease some depth. Once the color is packed on there, you can go ahead and work at blending out the edges into the other crease color. The key to getting a really good blend is patience, just going back and forth. Now we're ready to cut the crease, going in again with my Kevyn concealer, dipping in with my brush. I'm going to apply that along the center of my lid and then look up so I know where my natural crease is, and we'll use that as a guide for the cut crease. So only take that about halfway along your crease and then we'll blend out the rest of the concealer. Now taking the shade Naked from Daisy's palette, we're going to apply that all on top of the concealer. This is going to set that concealer but also give us a nice defined nude lid, and then use whatever shadows left on the brush to blend out this edge. Now going in with the shade Daisy, just this gorgeous turquoise shade, we're going to bring that all along our lower lash line, connect it to the pink outer corner, flick it towards the brow bone, and we're going to create kind of an upside down triangle shape with this. As there's less product on your brush, you can bring it down low to create a soft blend. We're just going to keep building that shadow, focusing most of that color closer to our lash line, packing it on. Now taking Dream, I'm going to use that close to my lower lash line, and I'm going to spray my brush with Fix Plus to get an even more intense application, basically covering up all my bags with this and blending it down. Next, I'm using the Marc Jacobs liner in Gemstoned, and I'm going to apply that on my lower waterline. Now we're ready to apply glitter. So mine are from Tarte, but I'm not sure if they still sell these. But you could use any glitter that you do have, or you could just skip out on it if you don't have any. The look would still be really pretty without any glitter. First we'll need glitter glue. I'm going to take that and apply a little on the back of my hand. I'll dip into that with my brush, and I'll generally apply a light layer wherever I need. Obviously most of the glitter is going to be concentrated closer to my lash line, so you want a lot of glue there and then a little bit less glue as you're going down in that V shape. Now let's just dip into the glitter pack and apply that, packing most of the glitter close to my lower lash line, and as there's less coming off the brush, you can bring them down lower and kind of spread them out so it kind of looks like glitter tears falling from your eye. Now I'm going to kind of decide where I want the bigger chunks to sit, and I'll apply some glue is literally life-changing. Like, watch it transform my lashes right now. Oh my god, they get so long. Literally adds so much length. So eye makeup is basically done. Now I'm just gonna apply some false lashes off camera. Be right back. So lashes are applied. I also lined the lash band with some black liquid liner. Now I'm gonna apply these jewels I got from the arts and crafts store. One on my inner corner, one on my tail of my brow. To keep these long lasting, you can apply them with lash glue so they don't fall off while you're raging at the festival. Apply that one on my inner corner. There we go, yes. And one more right there. Okay, time for lips. I haven't tried this brand before, but it's Lipstick Queen Rear View Mirror Lip Lacquer in Little Nude Coupe. Oh, apply that on my lips. I just want a really nice, soft, brownish nude. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, it feels so good on my lips too. I'm gonna line my lips with MAC Strip Down lip pencil, but I do have to sharpen it. All sharp and ready to go. So let's just line my lips with that. So I wiped that off because I actually wanted something a little bit lighter. I'm gonna go in with MAC Arrowhead lipstick. Oh honey, concealer lips making a comeback. So I'll just use MAC Strip Down to blend that, make it look less scary. Now I'm gonna apply Marc Jacobs Sugar lip gloss on top. Last up, we're gonna lock everything into place using Urban Decay's All-Nighter Setting Spray. Definitely don't want to miss this step if you're gonna be at a festival and you want your makeup to last. Alright, we Gucci. So that completes the makeup look for this festival glam. I love the way it turned out. We got the teal, glitter tears, bold eye. Even if you don't want to do bold shadows and you're a hardcore festival goer, definitely try out the products and the technique I did with all of my base makeup, because that's really what's going to get the makeup to last long and not budge on you all day, and why I love this makeup look so much for festivals or like partying or whatever, you know. I also found this really cute chainmail bandana that you can wear on your face like this,